your wallet is bleeding. And you do not even know it. Japanese mechanics keep 20-year-old cars looking brand new while yours is aging faster every single week. And today I am exposing the 5 exact tricks they use that nobody in the West talks about. These are not bottle label tips. These are real habits from real mechanics who see 200,000-kilometer cars roll in with paint still sharp enough to reflect your face. Stay until number 1 because it is so simple and so overlooked that when you hear it, you will genuinely regret every year you spent without knowing it. Dealerships know it. Detailing brands know it. They are both hoping you never find out. Number 5 is going to sting because you are almost certainly doing it wrong every single week. Washing your car with a single bucket and a random sponge is not cleaning your paint. It is slowly grinding it to death. Japanese mechanics use the 2-bucket method without exception. 1 bucket with pH-neutral shampoo and 1 bucket with clean rinse water, rinsing the wash mitt completely after every single panel before loading it with fresh soap. What you are doing right now is dragging grit picked up from your door sill straight across your hood with every stroke, embedding microscopic abrasive particles into your clear coat that you cannot see but your paint absolutely feels. Consumer Reports confirms improper washing is one of the top causes of premature clear coat failure, and fixing that damage professionally runs between $500 and $3,000 for paint correction alone. A full respray on a mid-size sedan costs $2,000 to $6,000 at a reputable shop. The 2-bucket method costs you nothing except the habit, and skipping it is a financial disaster you create with your own hands every single weekend. Number 4 is where most car owners fall completely apart. Bird droppings, tree sap, and bug splatter are not things you deal with at your next wash. They are active chemicals dissolving your paint right now, and the clock starts the moment they land. Independent paint research confirms that bird droppings in direct sunlight begin causing irreversible clear coat etching within 90 minutes. Because their uric acid sits at a pH between 3.5 and 4.5, aggressive enough to burn through your protective layer and reach your base coat if you leave it long enough. Japanese mechanics carry a small spray bottle of 50/50 isopropyl alcohol and distilled water with a microfiber cloth in their car at all times, and they treat contamination within minutes, not days. That response time is the entire difference between a 30-second wipe and a $300 polishing appointment. Every time you walk past a fresh bird dropping and tell yourself it can wait, you are making a costly decision your paint will remember long after you forget it. Number 3 involves something most Western car owners have genuinely never done once in their lives, and that gap is costing them in ways that only show up when it is too late to fix cheaply. Clay bar treatment is mandatory maintenance for Japanese mechanics, the same way an oil change is mandatory. And the reason is simple. Your car drives through air loaded with industrial fallout, brake dust, rail dust, and environmental pollution that bonds chemically to your clear coat and cannot be removed by any shampoo, no matter how expensive it is. You can feel this contamination layer yourself by running a clean, bare finger across your paint after a fresh wash. That rough, gritty texture is not leftover dirt. It is embedded particles grinding into your surface every single day, accelerating oxidation, water spotting, and UV damage simultaneously. Detailing industry data shows contaminated paint degrades 20 to 30% faster than properly treated paint, and the correction work it eventually forces costs between $300 and $1,200. Professionally, a clay bar kit costs $15 to $40 and takes under an hour. Japanese mechanics clay bar 2 to 4 times per year without fail because they know the contamination they cannot see today becomes the repair bill they absolutely will pay tomorrow. Number 2 is ceramic coating and consistent wax maintenance applied on a real schedule, and the financial case for doing it is overwhelming. A 2022 AC Cars study analyzing over 8 million used car transactions found that cars with visually pristine exteriors sold for 8 to 12% more than mechanically identical models with neglected paint on a $20,000 car. That is $1,600 to $2,400 sitting inside your paintwork right now, either protected or evaporating, based entirely on how seriously you treat this. A quality ceramic coating blocks up to 90% of UV oxidation, repels water-based contamination before it bonds to your surface, and cuts down the frequency of expensive correction work dramatically over time. Consumer Reports owner data shows visible paint fade, beginning as early as 3 years in warm climates without UV protection, and reversing that professionally costs $500 to $2,000 for a full correction and recoat. Japanese mechanics do not wax their cars out of vanity. They do it because they understand their car is a depreciating asset, and wax is the cheapest protection that asset will ever receive. Number 1 is the habit that separates a 15-year-old Japanese car that looks showroom fresh from a 7-year-old neglected car that looks finished, and it costs almost nothing to do. Twice a year, Japanese mechanics physically inspect every rubber door seal, every door jamb channel, every plastic trim edge, and every undercarriage panel for the earliest possible signs of moisture intrusion. Moisture that gets past a compromised door seal spreads rust invisibly through your door panel interior for 18 to 24 months before a single bubble appears on your exterior paint, and by the time you see that bubble, the structural rust behind it has already advanced far enough that full panel replacement is your only option. NHTSA recall records from 2015 through 2023 document over 3 million vehicles recalled for rust-related structural failures, and independent analysis consistently points to early moisture intrusion at seal points as the origin in the majority of those cases. Door panel replacement runs $400 to $1,100 per panel at a body shop. A tube of rubber seal conditioner costs $15 and 30 minutes of your time, covers every seal on your entire car. Japanese mechanics have known this for 50 years, and the Western car owner keeps learning it the hard way, standing in a body shop, staring at a repair estimate that a $15 product and one afternoon would have prevented entirely. Your car is either being protected or being destroyed, and there is no version of neglect that comes without a price. If these 5 tricks saved your car or your wallet today, share this video with one friend who needs to hear it, because that share costs you nothing and could save them thousands. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss the knowledge that mechanics and dealerships spend good money keeping away from you. And drop a comment right now telling us which country you are watching from, because this community is global and we want to know exactly where in the world our fellow car owners are protecting their investments.